Here we go. Welcome to anybody coming by to watch this stream. Something a little bit different, something I've done a little bit of before, but it's called a game called Into the Radius. I started a bit of this before, to have a bit of a look at it, and I feel like playing some end up looking the wrong direction. We will start a new game altogether. And direction of signing seems to be reversed, and I can't exactly change that. We're in this little area, large area, small area, monoliths around. We have a bit of a setting in front of us, and a little gateway over there. This player height seems to adjust where, it's hard to see here, where the arms come out and connect up to the hands, as well as where the vest placement is. A little hard to really work it out, and if you get it off too far, then things are a little disconnected. Oh, hang on. I hope I'm getting audio. Or else this is just going to look like me looking around. And we'll find out. Just the player height, we've got to like the vest being a bit further down. I'm not sure if it actually makes much difference in the current version because it doesn't quite adjust the same as it used to. You have to pick a point on the bar and sort of guess. Brightness in this area is a little bit off, so you can't really see, and the shoulders seem to be, I don't know, it feels a bit weird. A bit of a default setting here, 175 is the default to start off with. The turning on the right trackpad for the HTC Vive controllers, and movement on the left. As it tells us here, the left trackpad to move, and which way we're pointing the controller determines which way we're moving. And you got strafing as well. Controls can be changed, normal Steam game, and this touchpad to turn. And you press in on the touchpad to sprint as we come through here. We get close to this, we now have the audio of the crying lady. Prior, it was much louder, and you could hear it from the start, and it's a little distracting, so this change is pleasant. And you might be able to see it as I touch these little silhouettes, they seem to break into their body parts, which is kind of freaky. Excuse me, sir. As my headset steps off my head. Can't touch those guys. As we approach, we are then sent to the base, facing the opposite direction. And this is a new area they've implemented for this update. Replaces the square box room, which overall ends up being nicer, much larger area to explore. And we start with the tutorial. You can call me Semyonich. I'll help you with things in the space. Let's go inside. Hurry up. Make a note here. We have 3 bars here. Stamina in the middle, health on the right, and tiredness on the left. While here, neither of these bars drain. Also seem to have a compass on our wrist and a watch for a time at 2 p.m. and going like this, so it should be pointing north, I guess. I'm guessing that's the way it's meant to face, north and south. The little one pointing towards the south. But anyway. This is the briefing room. You can choose your next mission here and gear up. I will select the mission myself this time, then we'll get your stuff and move on. Welcome back. You can pick up anything up to 2 meters away by pressing the grip button on the side and dropping items you can carry the same way. Pick up the probes sack, which is held a bit strangely. Some items may be holstered on your tactical vest. Look down and holster the probe sack to the right side of your chest by pressing grip. Well, I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's down here. And take the artifact detector. This has a holster slot on the left. I'll use the left hand here. Holster on the left side of your tactical vest. Right there. You can also put anything in your backpack. You put an empty hand over your shoulder and grip, bring it out. Pick up the sleeping bag. Barely see that there, it says pack. Touch it under your backpack in that box there. You don't need to put your backpack on again. It will return to your back if you go several meters away. The other way is to grab it, put it over your shoulder, you put it back on. We'll use this as an example. Come on, let's go to the mission. And there we are. It's a good quality of life option that they've done, and looks like we've got a circle out there pointing to the radius highlighted. Rush out here. If you have an active mission, you can enter the radius here. Made it sound like there's something behind me. Bit of an interesting thing. The glowing effect seems to overlap over everything. And at this point we can't grab a backpack. But I suppose we don't need it. We're supposed to go into the radius. Facing the opposite direction. Hey, don't stand in the open. Come here. First, take this map. Left hand. It contains mission points and objectives list. Remember that the compass shows direction of the big sphere in the sky. So the compass points to that out there. Tutorial seems to overlap the map. Main roads, gravel roads, railroads, swamp, transmission tower, buildings. You can't lose your map. If you drop it, it will automatically holster on the left side of your tactical vest. Down over here. Which is good. I know a good place to check nearby. Follow me. Come back over here. I can grab this little piece here to zoom in, get an idea of a few things. Institute Radius Village. We appear to be down in this corner. It's good to see that this is sort of working better than it used to. So the compass is adjusts. The contact instructions. A little pinging sound are these points up here. Just to indicate, hey, there's something out there to look at. Also, as I aim up and around, the angle I move is adjusted. See this noise in the air? Possibly barely visible, I'm not sure. It looks like a distortion anomaly. Let's check how big it is. About that big. Got your probe pack. Press and hold the trigger button, and with the same hand to get the probe, seems to be empty, a spent bullet casing, from the sack. Then swing your hand and release trigger to throw. Throw probe here. Avoid entering it if you don't want to get hurt. Most anomalies have sound or visual cues to spot them, so always stay focused. Remember that lots of anomalies means more chances to find something worthy. Holster your probes and follow me. It's a bit dark here. Not really. Turn on your headlamp by pressing grip over your head. This will come in handy later on in the evening. With the headlamp on, you'll be much more visible to enemies at night, but it's more or less safe here. Proceed further, and you notice the big anomaly over here, so we'll go around. This noise you're hearing is not that. This detector. We will be using it in this point. You hear beeping, it's your detector. It means the artifact is nearby. Take the detector and pull the trigger. Artifacts are invisible and can be found only by using the artifact detector. Okay, continue. When the lamp turns green, it means that you're looking in the right direction, while the frequency beeps represent distance. Press trigger while pointing at supposed spot to reveal the artifacts, like we just did. Boing. Real artifact, and take it. This one is a regen artifact that will restore your health if you press the trigger. The larger the artifact, the more it costs, the longer it works. If I don't use it at all, then it'll be worth its maximum value for its size. There's another artifact nearby. Find it. Well, that's a bit further away than I thought. I'll put this in here. Says, nice catch, get over here. I'm going to pull... Oh, you look tired. Check the physical condition indicator on your left wrist. No, I'm fine. What we're going to do is pull a little bit of a cheap tactic with this tutorial. Because, check the physical condition on the left wrist. Red bar is your health, the other one is stamina, you spend whilst running, and the blue one is fatigue. That limits your maximum stamina, reducing over time. You can restore your fatigue by sleeping, get the sleeping bag out from your backpack. You used to be able to grab behind you, but now you gotta take the backpack off, grab this, press the trigger, it'll fall to the ground, strangely. No, sleep until rested, sleep until morning. I guide you first. Sleep. And go and sleep. Press the sleeping bag, put it in your backpack. Shit, he left with my stuff. I should. Language warnings. We will re-equip the backpack. Grab that. And because we dropped these artifacts, a little extra money. Hee hee. Better find something else to pay the bills or I'm screwed. Here's the next part of the tutorial. Don't forget to throw probes while you see something suspicious. Maybe there's something left in that truck? Over there. Anomaly. Oh, hello. Oh, there you go. There's some of my health gone. There's an anomaly there. Radius is a dangerous place. The dead don't need their stuff anymore. Always check your surroundings. Pick up the detector. Oh, hello. And put it in the backpack. Open the crate by gripping it and pressing trigger. Pull it over into the light. Seems to levitate off the ground a little bit. Distance. Okay, that's good enough. Time to leave. We haven't even grabbed everything. We got a knife that we put up here. We have a binocular looking in the distance. Put that down there. And a candy bar. I just like to adjust my things so they're nice and neat, clipping through the sides. And all the sounds exit this way. Bye bye, little person. Stamina's getting low. As we get close to the edge, the fog gets, well, stronger, and we leave. Hello, Nick. There we are. We come back, we have this new trail to follow. This is nicer than the loading screen into the shop. I'll just touch this. I just want to make a little bit of a note just over here. This wall, no collision. And if we go through this, try to go through this wall, we're blocked off. Collisions is there. Just check over here as well. That was collision here. We come to the shop. This is the trade bin. Put your extra detector in here and press the sell button. $75 gold. Interesting. Suddenly gave me 110. 1,100. And at this point, I cannot grab these artifacts out to sell them. So, or put my backpack away. So, we're instructed to come over here at the shopping cart, press the plus button near the item at the PM pistol. Pistolet Makarova, Ravel 9x18 Fed pistol. At the PM mag as well. Item description. It's $1,000, 1,000 rubles. Press the buy button. The pistol in the holster. The mag in the mag pocket. On the vest. Hey dude. We come to the next part. Didn't quite see that one, but pick up the PM magazine. Out of here. Touch the ammo box. Bring the mag close to the pistol and a pistol handle and to insert it. Use your free hand trigger to move the side back and load the magazine. Load the pistol. It's just okay. Switch up. Switch from safety using trackpad up. It's a little bit easier. Fire by pressing the trigger. Empty the clip. Don't seem to have zero things properly here. My shooting is awful today. Well, that's empty. Check the magazine by pressing the trackpad down. Catch it. Load the magazine again. And pick up the silencer. Move the silencer across the PM barrel. On each hand there is a wrist menu. Press the middle button to see the item information. There we are. We have the same information that we have inside. Press the unlock button on the wrist to unlock the attachments. Remove the silencer. So point at that. Training is finished. Time to go and choose your next mission. We get a free silencer for the Makarov, which is nice. So training's finished. Time to go to the next mission. First time playing, I ended up hitting at least 4 of them. Not great, but I suppose I need some more practice. Directed back into the base over here. The direction we move seems to be a bit weird. And we got the sound for the circle outside. Though we need to come over here to select our mission. Scientist rescue. Select. The scientist sent some time ago didn't return yet. Spelling. Hasn't returned yet. Check his last known position and rescue him, or at least recover his camera. Look for a man in orange suit. Rescue the scientist or recover the camera. $200, I guess. I'm surprised it's not rubles. Beware the distortion anomalies. And we have the map here. Interesting. If we lean over to try to look at it, we push ourselves away. This green one will be where we start. A notable something to look for. And another something to look for. I'm going to grab the map, because this is actually the same thing. I've done this one, so we will go. And that's selected and active, and the ring is active out there now as well. This first one's reasonably easy. Seem to be before midday. So we'll come out here. Number 1. We want to go this way. Oh, I still have those artifacts. We'll deal with them when we get back. This is a bit of an unusual thing. It's like a shoulder from a dead scientist, but it's below ground somewhat. There's another one over here, so I have no idea what they're for. A third one here. Perhaps they're something from the scientist. There'll be 2 paths down here. A fallen tree down there. You may notice that. I don't know which eye is currently active. Using my left eye, I'm seeing this guy. There. With my right eye, seems to be fairly. Doesn't matter which eye I use, it seems to match up. So I'm not sure if it really matters. Now, if we get the map, we're down over here. There's something near Quarry. Because the scientist is there. Is there something further out? I'm not sure. Crash zone. Because this doesn't accurately represent this river. Strange. Instead of wasting time, we'll just cross over here and get to the scientist. As long as we're able to pass through these, yes, branches of this tree. Ooh. Must be another anomaly just down here. Could be one of the sound effects I hear. It's rather loud. Out there's a bit of a circle as well. I think we want to avoid the trailing eldritch horror of a thing. I'll try to get this camera. Before this thing sees us. No, he's seen us. I don't want to get close to that. I'm concerned. Let's find out what's in here. And then let's get out of here while we can, to avoid that guy. Add that to our collection. Let's have a look around. So yes, oh hello. Anomaly. Gas. For now, we'll ignore that and him. Just make our way back. By coming through this path over here and... Oh, he's still following. Of course he's still following. Footsteps seem to be a little bit disconnected from the body. No, we... About 4 PM, so we probably shouldn't spend too much longer. Here's one of those rings. It's a siren anomaly. Yeah. Oh, hello. I almost walked into that one. The next mission starts over here. Another siren anomaly to our left. There's one guy out over there. And we'll quickly come up over here before he gets too close. Out by that helicopter could be a box, but I think for now we'll just get away. We'll get away now. He's seen us. squishy sounds. And another artifact. Let's try to not get into any anomalies on our way. Distance. Oh, that's a bit of money. Hey! Makarov is okay. Magazine size is kinda small. Yeah. No, we seem to be fine out here. It's starting to get dark now. Almost 6 p.m. Right near the edge, so hooray! Mission success. We got the camera. Hello, Nick. Just to quickly check, we no longer have the camera. We have in here some shells by the looks of it, a few various units to store things. I'd like to make a theory. Take a theory. I'll bring this over here. We started out over here, grabbing. Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. I'm going to look at this as well. Firing direction, this end. Rocket hand-fired parachute, L2B0, 0112006. 0112 must be manufacturing date. 006 could be manufacturing batch. L2B0, I'm not entirely certain. 5 artifacts, let's I'll have to talk to the devs about that one. So, we have 300 gold, 300 gold, dollars, rubles. I can't even make up my mind of what I've got. That goes 500, 957, larger, 1457, 1863, another 500 on that one. We'll consider that. We'll sell these, so now we have 2,660. I want to get this other gun, a Pernac. We have enough, but we won't have enough to get some more ammo for it. We need to do another mission. The next mission should be reasonably easy to do. We don't have to go all the way into that same helicopter crash, but there's some loot there if we really want to. I don't know whether that loot was there for the previous mission or not, but hey. Oh, so it looks like we got a mission complete screen. Rescue the scientist to recover the camera. Completed. $200. Anomaly zone. When treated. Seems like we didn't get hurt, so no, nothing ducked from the cost. And time spent about 6.5 hours. Bit unusual. The next mission, researchers request. Scientists requested artifacts for their research. You have to go to the zone and find 2 samples of any kind. Oh, hang on, I just sold 5. That's okay, we'll do this one. But sleep till morning. It's now, well, that's not exactly morning. Are those arms around the wrong way? Curious. It's usually the short arm that points to the hour. The short one is moving fastest. Strange. Very strange. And come back in, basically where we, well, virtually, essentially, where we started. We started over here, and we left over here. There's something on the other side of the crash. These boxes have changed since the previous patch. You used to be able to grab them and open them up. They've changed now. You grab them with the trigger, with the grip button, and then press the trigger. That's another magazine by the looks of it. Get a candy bar. Oh, candy bar. Empty magazine. We'll do as we did before, try to find some anomalies that hold an artifact. The stealth in this game has improved, so the enemies don't see you from quite as far away, so you're able to also escape them as well. We're pretty limited on ammo right now, so we want to try to avoid trying to even kill them. We'll scavenge around for some items to start off with, and then worry about getting artifacts if we don't find anything. Come through this way. There's 2 overlapping sirens. Go around. I wonder if that car was in the previous mission. I freaked out for a second. I thought there was something to my left. No? Okay, suddenly. Ooh, this one's glowing brightly. Or it's just because it just appeared and it's still in its bright glowy effect. So, one of my previous... Oh. Come on. That, my friends, is the siren anomaly. Seems to trap you inside. I had to sprint to get out of that. I believe the sensitive spots for holstering items is improved. We got one of our artifacts, which is good. You see the helicopter tail over there, so we'll try to make our way to it. Looks like a dead scientist between us and it. I've got some shotgun ammo, another candy bar, another flare. Normally here we have a guy walking around out there. We can try to lure him away or try to kill him. Looks like we've got our artifact quota. Oh, hello. Let's go the risky strat. He's over there. This is the important one. We should have our backpack. And we will lure these guys out over here. Oh, there's another car. Nice easy path in and out. That's good. We're going to circle around this way, run past and grab the other Makarov. Everybody knows 2 Makarov is better than 1. Pistol? Nope. I'll put that there. Put that there. Now, make our way out to these cars and see if there's anything to grab here. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not good. I don't need to be that. Wait, what the? Oh god, no. Oh god, no. Makarov? Oh no. Oh my goodness. Spiders. And not just spiders, they're yeah. Oh god. And the trail of pylons. Bit of water here. You know, this is the point where it's like, no, just go. I want a map. So this is where we are with these two of around here. We come along here, the possibility of being a road with some trucks, cars, some more loot. By the time, about 2 p.m. Issues with there he is. No, I'm glad they have a sound. But by God, do they move? Did not see you. I come to think of it, I'm not sure if I'm going the right way. Those pylons. We're going to do ourselves a favor and let's load this up. So we at least have a second magazine prepared for us. He's going up the mountain, I see him. I said I was going to go for some more loot. Careful of that one. My knowledge of the map is still incredibly limited. Hello? I'll keep going this way. Just... What do you mean? No. No, not good, not good. Oh, it's jammed. Okay. Okay. That's what that was. Right. I have to trace back our steps and get that other magazine back. There you are. You freaky little things. Killing them can give... Killing them has a chance that they will have an artifact on their dead body. Oh. I only know these guys exist because I was watching someone else play. Quite some time ago now. Stamina's starting to get low, fatigue. And time's getting later. Is that a truck? That's the clear field out. If you want to call it a clear field. Dead soldiers. He has a grenade. The character's starting to get sleepy, so we should probably make legs and get out of here. I'll say this is rather successful. But not quite where I thought I was. We're at half fatigue currently, and we're already yawning and struggling to keep our eyes open. We could try to sleep out here, I suppose, but how about we get back? I don't know. From here we got 6 artifacts. I'm not sure if that's a stomach growling or there's something out there. 6 artifacts. Now we need to collect 2 for the mission. I'm not sure which 2 it's going to select to for the delivery. The first 2 we picked up, the most valuable ones. Let's just return and say hello to our neck. Oh, we're facing the right way this time. Color me surprised. Looks like it's the first 2 that we picked up, so yes, very good. We have a few things to sell. Skybox, sky scene. The clouds look nice. That's what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is I keep putting my hands on my hips and walking backwards. Doesn't work like that. No shotguns, AK, and the glass seems to distort and move around as you move. That's a bit weird. Are they meant to be digital displays or something? Because that isn't really right. Makarov. Oh, can't seem to do much with it. Oh, just sell that one. 21 ammo. So the ammo in the boxes seems to remember. This would be a time warp artifact. 850. Was about 600. I think this was a regeneration. It's got that squarish sort of, but then not. Weird. Don't throw artifacts at other artifacts. Okay. So that one too. A grenade. What, you're not going to... No, he doesn't buy grenades. Okay. You don't buy grenades. I don't need all these candy bars. Oh. Yep, yeah, okay, we got some ammo there. Oh, okay, you do get money for empty ones. Should have got that other one. 3 of them. These flares I need to test out. We have a grenade. And 2,635. Oh, hold on. We didn't buy anything before. Didn't we have 2,600? I didn't buy another gun. No, don't tell me I had to spend for health recovery. Should I have used the regeneration so I don't... We have to check this. Don't tell me the reward is so low compared. No? Hidden stash wounds treatment. No deduction. We had 2,600 before. Is it not showing us how much it costs to heal? What's the next mission? The black box. Enemy elimination? Interesting. You can't really tell which one's actually selected between the two. Okay, because you can't select by pointing at them. You have to press the buttons up and down. I'm sure we had 2,600 before we left. We didn't get another gun. High enemy activity reported in the sector. You should go there and eliminate noted amount. I sure was not doing that during the night time. Oh boy. Now we get to show off that this doesn't seem to work properly in the form of... There we are. That was a lot easier to do. Oh, hey, I've got some extra ammo here. That's going to come and hit. Where are we going to? Towards the village. We got the path across there. Must have come out over here. Or even close to here. Because up here would be those trucks. Tankers. Well... I suppose it'd be easy to get those spiders again. I'm sure they'll be there. What the... Goodness me. On the spawn location. With... Okay, so that's what happens around those ones. At least you can get the things that knocks off back. Hello, tracking. Yeah, so there's a truck, so we might be able to get some more loot from there. There's the path that I was looking for. We're very close. I could have deducted the cost of things. I'm not sure. I deducted some cost from my money. And me being careless, running through the anomalies like that. Yep. They're here. I saw something over there. Yeah. There's a dead body up there still, that's good. Where did you go? I heard you go behind that rock. There. I want you to come down to me. That's right. Down to me. Okay, noted. Need to remember that. Even though there should be one in there already from the last time. I'll come back to you guys in a minute. I know you're nearby. Oh, hello. That should be 3 enemies. Another 30 rounds. Being cautious to get over to this scientist. Looks like another flare. 2 more pouches. Pouch there. Pouch on top of him, and there we go. And we want to go down there, the safest route possible. Cars and trucks over here. There's an enemy here to kill. Another enemy by the truck. Three of them. 4, 5. I want to get to that truck in particular. And that one. Which is fine because we can just lure them away somewhat and then come back to get the loot. So long as we don't get stuck in a siren. One there. We do need to kill at least one of these guys, so let's give it a go. You already had a bullet in yourself? Come on. Our Makarov is getting rusty, that's another thing to note. Move this one up out of the way. Bring this forward. Hello, friends. As they are. Oh no, there's another enemy behind us. Shotgun. Oh, grenade. Big anomaly just here. And we also need to load that shotgun. There we go. Hello. Oh, it's a silencer. Free silencer. Yahoo! No, you don't. Get away from me. Get away from me. There. Back her off, another knife. Another candy bar. Now, technically, we've killed the 4 enemies. Let's see if that counts. The terrain's a little bit weird. We're going to bypass going near the village. Couldn't quite see that one. We are close to being dead. So let's try to avoid this anomaly. Also, these directions are a little bit wacko. I heard the heartbeat sound. I was thinking, what is that? Low health. So glad I don't have to bandage up. That would be mission incomplete. Well, I'm going to leave it at that because I'm pretty happy with that. I just want to get a bit of an... Thank you, Nick. And show off. We kept everything. That is nice. All right. Okay, we'll check that and see what happened. Four enemies. Okay. Total money, nothing. We've lost our money. Our money reset. That ain't right. Okay. Well, at least we kept this stuff. Let me just reorganize things just a smidge. We need to have ammo nearby. Hello, Makarov. It's like the condition of the Makarov. Why do guns deteriorate? Why do they rust? That doesn't. It's not a fun mechanic, especially when you just start the game. Hey. Silence. These are free money. They seem to be overlapping just because of their shape. So, as a game mechanic, they've decided to make it so guns can rust. If you look closely enough before, you would have seen my Makarov out there was rusty. But currently it's not. And the other thing is I don't keep everything that I got from that mission. I kept everything I got from that mission. I lost all my money. So like last time where I had 2,600, I now have nothing. Let's just check another thing, because there was a over at this gun range. A magazine box. No, it's no longer here. Well, there you go. Al, thank you for coming by, if you came by. Oh, look, nobody. Oh, hey, it is. Yeah, someone did come by. Let's take it easy. See you.